Like, can't people put the food away?
Kim is a drama queen.
Oh, I can't believe this.
She's yelling and excited, very emotional, or she's happy.
I'm a very passionate person. When I feel something, you know it. I get very upset when expectations are not met. If you tell me you're going to do something, I expect you to do it.
I really feel like Kim blows things out of proportion. The littlest things, like salt being spilled on the table, gets blown up to a huge Picasso-sized portrait when it could have just been a snapshot.
I feel I have to repeat myself often because I'm not always taken seriously.
She'll stomp, she slams doors and throws things.
I tend to yell. I mean, that's like my biggest thing. It becomes like a chain reaction. I've been known to punch a wall just to release the frustration that I feel. So I do slam doors to kind of make a point that I'm mad.
When Kim becomes a drama queen, I shut her out. I will not listen to her because I feel as though if she's yelling at me and talking down to me.
Can we start working on it now instead of you ignoring me?
I can react just as childish as I feel I'm being treated. It has extracted the intimacy and the communication from the marriage. There's a lack of intimacy because of the lack of communication.
I don't think it's a good example to my children for them to see me as angry as I can get. Dr. Phil, how do I deal with my anger without making it a big drama?
Okay, so your drama is in anger.
Yes.
Okay, is it anywhere else or is it just mostly in anger?
It's in anger. Like when I feel ignored, because like I said, I'm a very passionate person. When I feel something, I want you to at least hear me out. You don't have to agree. Just hear what I have to say. And that's all I'm looking for is for you to acknowledge me, not shut me off, try and belittle me or, no, that's not important right now. What I have to say I feel is important, even though you may not agree. Just hear me. That's all I'm
Okay,
looking for to be heard.
You said you just want to be heard, but I read through all of your interview notes, all of your background, all of your history, and one of the things you said with just righteous indignation is when I get upset, I yell really loud and start talking really fast, and he gets defensive.
Okay.
Well, duh. What do you expect him to do?
You're right, but sometimes I feel it doesn't have to get to that point. If he would hear me out, then I wouldn't get so mad. Because a lot of times I'll come to him calmly and he'll, give me some, I'll ask him to do something and it's like, oh, I'll get to it in a minute. Okay, well, can we try it? It's something we have to get done. And he'll be on some passive aggressive, where he does it in his time because he thinks I'm trying to control him. And I'm not.
Are you?
No.
Okay, you're not trying to control him. You just want him to talk about things when you want to talk about them, the way you want to talk about them, at the speed you want to discuss them.
Well, for him, no time is ever good to talk. So, of course I have to maybe say, okay, well, can we talk about this?
Well, I think now would be a good time for him to talk. All right, Chris, what do you think about all of this?
I honestly just feel as though if she would approach things right, a lot of the times when she comes and she wants to speak, she might come one time and say, well, I have something that's bothering me, and I'll say, okay, we can talk about it in a second. But, if I say we can talk about it in a second, no, it has to be done now. Can we do this now? And I feel as though, and it goes off, And the thing that really bothers me is everything is important and everything needs to be talked about. If there's, the cheese being left on the table, that had to be talked about for 30 minutes. Why? Why? I don't get it.
Just wish you'd eaten the cheese, don't you?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Just eat the damn cheese.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.